The computer, an extension of the human intellect. The NCOM 511, center of the most calculating intelligence on Earth, programmed by Master Control to survive by all means. Soon, the ultimate tool will become the ultimate enemy.
I still do not understand why you want to break into the system.
Because, man, somewhere in one of these memories is the evidence. Hey, it's the big Master Control program everybody's been talking about.
Kevin Flynn, computer genius. Taken prisoner and held captive within the digital world of the computer itself.
Tron is a 1982 American science fiction action-adventure film written and directed by Steven Lisberger. The story centers on Kevin Flynn, played by Jeff Bridges, a computer programmer who is transported inside the software world of a mainframe computer where he interacts with programs in his attempt to escape. The development of Tron began in 1976 when Lisberger became intrigued with the early video game Pong. He and his producer, Donald Kushner, set up an animation studio to develop Tron with the intention of making it an animated film. Tron was released on July 9, 1982. The film was a moderate success at the box office, and it received positive reviews from critics who praised the groundbreaking visuals and acting. However, the storyline was criticized at the time for being incoherent. Over time, Tron developed into a cult film and eventually spawned a franchise, which consists of multiple video games, comic books, and an animated television series.
Enter its world this summer.
A sequel titled Tron Legacy, directed by Joseph Kosinski, was released on December 17, 2010, with Jeff Bridges and Bruce Boxleitner reprising their roles, and Lisberger acting as a producer. Followed by the animated series Tron Uprising, set between the two films. Tron, along with The Last Starfighter, has the distinction of being one of cinema's earliest films to use extensive computer-generated imagery.
So? The number's been disconnected for 20 years. 2 nights before he disappeared, he came to my house. He said he was about to change everything, science, medicine, religion. He wouldn't have left that, Sam. He wouldn't have left you.
Alan, you're acting like I'm gonna find him sitting there working. Just, hey kiddo, lost track of time.
Wouldn't that be something?
Tron Legacy premiered in Tokyo on November 30th, 2010, and was theatrically released in North America on December 17th, 2010. Disney vigorously promoted the film across multiple media platforms, including merchandising, consumer products, theme parks, and advertising. Upon its release, the film received mixed reviews from film critics, who praised the visual effects, production design, and soundtrack, but criticized the character development, cast, performance, and story. The film grossed $400 million during its worldwide theatrical run, making it a box office success. The film was nominated for an Oscar for Best Sound Editing at the 83rd Academy Awards. Like its predecessor, Tron Legacy has been described as a cult film. In 2020, it was announced that a sequel was in development. But we're here to talk about the pinball machine. Tron Legacy: The Pinball Machine is a game themed after Disney's 2010 blockbuster movie of the same name. The game features an incredible 3D backglass that brings the film's characters and story to life. Tron Legacy Pinball also features exciting sound bites from the film's main characters, as well as music from the film's original score. In Tron Legacy Pinball, players battle as Sam Flynn on the grid against Clue and Rinsler. Players will enjoy multi-ball rounds themed around scenes from the film, ride the 2 ramps for light cycle battles on different levels of the grid, defeat the motorized recognizer target bank to expose Rinsler's spinning identity disc, or fire the ball from Rinsler's disc to simulate a disc war. There are numerous play features for characters in the film, including Kevin Flynn, Jim, Zeus, Cora, and Clue. Beat all the features to escape the grid through the portal. John Borg is the playfield designer and is known for creating amazing games. He worked side by side with the great design and engineering team at Stern Pinball, and Pinball Hall of Fame artist John Usey designed the art package, and David Thiel engineered the sound. Tron Legacy Pinball was also released in a numbered limited edition version with more features and some supplemental game rules to support those features. From Pinside user Nikoga3000, the game design. The game is fast, nobody will argue that. The shots flow beautifully, and the rules are relatively self-explanatory. However, stock arcade and ramp toys are pretty garbage on the Pro. If it weren't for the recognizer being neat, I'd go a little lower on my rating. Also, the gem shot is notoriously difficult. I wouldn't say it's a bad layout, but it's an odd shot. Artwork, the playfield feels exactly as it should with the colors and lines. The cabinet is fantastic, and the back glass work is amazing. There are a couple different alternate translights available for this game. He thinks the Chicks translight is the best, but the Clue and the 3D ones are also incredible. You really can't go wrong with any of the available options. And watching the DMD is a ton of fun. The light cycle multi-ball animation is rad. Sounds and music, this is where Tron shines. So many amazing music clips and callouts. Also, the core multi-ball is absolutely hype-inducing. Voice work is varied given the character roster, but the music is all Daft Punk. They did a wonderful job keeping the themes and tones moving, but this is a super subjective point. Other aspects and closing remarks. Tron combines what I call classic point-based gameplay with the current trend of mode goal-oriented style, and it does so in a really beautiful way. The game feels like Tron too. The colors, artwork, flair, audio, and the one more game syndrome is strong with Tron. It's why it sticks around in people's collections. Pinsider Carrie Carmichael says, easy to learn, hard to portal. Tron has a rather simple ladder of features that must be accomplished at least partially to reach the sea of simulation, or completely to get to Portal. Tron has also perhaps my favorite rule in all of pinball, the end-of-line jackpot. Pump up that EOL jackpot with multiple shot combos that end in a right cycle ramp to arcade combo. The disc puts amazing action on the ball and truly suits the theme of the game. From rules to physical layout, this game gives me that good feeling that otherwise only my wife can provide. He also says, the only reason I'd sell the Pro is to get the LE. More than likely I'd buy the LE and keep both. Perhaps even more likely, I'll sell other games to buy up on more Trons and corner the market. I love Tron more than Lamp.
I love carpet. I love desk.
Brick, are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
Well, that's saying a lot. If he loves Tron more than Lamp, how can you go wrong? He rates it at a 9.82. Overall, the game is rated at an 8.438 right now on Pinside. And it sits at the number 10 spot on our top 10 movie-based pinball machines of all time. Stick around next week when we have number 9 on the top 10 movie pinball machines of all time. Thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Let me know if you've played the new Tron pinball. Well, new. It's 10 years old now, but still, it's pretty new. It's pretty awesome. Let me know down in the comments if you've played it, or if you want to play it, or if you don't want to play it because you just are crazy and you have no idea what you're talking about. I would like to know these things too. Have a great day.
Carrying complete disk activated and synchronized. Proceed to games.
I'm not your father, Sam, but I'm very, very happy to see you.
Your liberator! Your luminary! Your leader and beacon!
All commands, prepare for disk wars. 5, 8, Combatants 3 and 11 discord. Initiate. Combatant 3, victory.
I won! Now let me out!
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle battle.
I've been waiting a long time for this. You got no chance, user! The points are faster than ours. Use the levels.
You want to play? I'll play.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Identify yourself, program.
Electrify the boys and girls if you'd be so kind.